Yo guys, it's your boy NKDM, and today's video I'm showing you how to make thumbnails like Ricegum. And if this video can smash about around let's say 5 likes, I will drop another video. Let's get right into this. So first of all, you need to select a canvas, which we will select a 1280 by 720 700 resolution canvas with the background contents white, color mode RGB, and yeah, just copy all of this down if you don't have everything the same. So then you press create and you get a blank canvas. So then you go into Google Chrome. You have to wait for it to load up, and you go into Google, and you want to find a nice image of Ricegum that isn't just all his face, that there's a background to it too. So let's just write Ricegum, and you have to look for him. Look for a nice image. That's no nice image. As you can see, already has filters over it. That's no nice image. It has a stroke over it already, which would be a pain in the ass to edit. Just keep looking, find a good image. Now that image is pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're going to copy it, copy image. I'm going to go into Photoshop and I'm going to press Ctrl V. I'm going to make this bigger and resize it about this much. Ctrl J, move it down. We're going to take this and then move it down to here, and when you see this, you're going to have to press it and left click it, and you're going to press flip horizontal. Creates that kind of image, and you're going to click both of those and convert them to a small object. Then you're going to take a polygonal lasso tool right here. Going to want to go around Ricegum, and I like to put a lot of detail into it. And you want to go on the inside of him, like not too much, but you know, like just a little bit on the inside. Some people may call it wrong. I don't care. It's my method. If you want to use another method, then I don't care. You go use another method. I'm just using my method to just chop around Ricegum, and you know, you don't all have to pick up a lot of detail. It's not needed. You're just gonna go nicely around him. That bing bang boom, slish sloosh, bang, around him nicely. I'm gonna go around his body, his skinny ass body. Watch me get attacked by Ricegum fans. Shut the fuck up. And you're gonna have to Control J. First, you're gonna press layer, and then you're gonna press Control J. There you go. You have a nice copy of Ricegum. So then you're gonna go into the layer. When you have a copy of Ricegum, you press brightness, contrast, and increase the brightness and increase the contrast. You know, it really has to be contrasted. Down the brightness a bit. Don't make it too big. And then you're gonna press onto Ricegum. Then you're gonna press this circle right here. Press brightness and contrast, and you're gonna want to press this button so it links to it. And you're gonna turn the brightness down and up the contrast. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then you're gonna go into the background again. You're gonna press filter, blur, Gaussian blur, blur a bit. Blurry. And you also want to go into Ricegum, and you are gonna double click him. Then you want to have a nice stroke around him, which is white, and experiment with it. And I found that about 10 pixels is a good stroke. Gonna go into inner glow. Gonna select, put it to black. Technique softer. Blend mode normal, and you're gonna up the size and up the choke, down the choke a bit. Just see what looks good. Just don't make it look too fake. Add a drop shadow. You're gonna have to experiment with the spread. Too much spread looks bad. Too little spread looks bad. Depends on how you like it. About that. You don't want any distance, by the way. then you just copy all of this down, and there you go. You have Ricegum nicely made. So then you go into the text. So you press the text button, and you want to download the font Big Noodle Tilting. Press it, and you're gonna write Ricegum. We have a bit of, actually now let's keep it that. Let's change the size a bit. Gonna put it as 14 points. It's pretty good. We're gonna double click it. Gonna add a stroke and another stroke, and you're gonna down the stroke size a bit. Make about it's a bit big, so you just want a stroke of about 3. So then you're gonna make this stroke about 6. Let's make it 8, about 8. Make this 4, because it has to be half of that. Add a drop shadow, change the spread, change the size, make it look neat. I want to move this to here. I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna change the curvature, press arc, do the arc like this. I'm gonna do some vertical distortion, things like that. Perfect. Perfect Ricegum. Alright, I'm gonna up the size, up it, make it look nice. Then you wanna take the text to, press it again, and you want to write thumbnails. Thumbnail. Alright, sorry. And by the way, the thumbnail that I'm making right now will be the thumbnail of this video. So yeah, and here's a quick tip: if you can't select anything else after you move something, just press enter and you can move it again. So then double click it, add a stroke, add another stroke. It should be saved if you're using Photoshop CC. Add drop shadow, done. Like that. T arc, move the arc a bit like that. Now add some horizontal distortion. I'm gonna press that and click it and move it a bit, just shape it. Ricegum thumbnail. You know, the arc is never final, so you just press that, click here, and change the arc a bit. It needs to be more like that and less like that. Just tiny bit, and then bang, bing, bong, perfect. Just wanna change the size and change the curve. Let's go thumbnail. Bang. Alright, that's pretty good. You can change the size, you know. You want to add a stripe. Select the color to white, add a nice stripe, about this big. Alright, that's a good stripe. Take that, move it, change it. Bang. Alright, change your width a little bit. So, move it. Bang. Perfect. Double click it, and you're gonna want to add a stroke. Stroke. You want to add some drop shadow. Bang. Perfect. So inner glow, not that much. Tiny bit. Bang. Alright, that's pretty good. And bang, bing, bong. Perfect. And then wanna take another one. Go to YouTube, right? Photoshop CC. You wait for it to load. So then you scroll down and find a good image of Photoshop, but it doesn't have to be Photoshop, it can be anything you want. So let's click on that. That's pretty good. And I copy it, go into Photoshop, and paste it in using Control V, like that. Push it here, up the size, put the rectangle over it, press enter, and put the rectangle over it. Continue with your size changing, like that, and you're gonna wanna click it, then go to the circle, then click brightness, and you wanna link it down, up the brightness, up the contrast, make it really contrasted. And oh shit, I just did the wrong thing. And you want to press the layer, press here, press brightness, contrast, up the brightness. But first you gotta link it with the down thing. Up the brightness, up the contrast a lot, really contrasted. And yep, and then you wanna blur a bit, add a bit of blur, can be a bit of Gaussian blur, it doesn't have to be that much. Make sure you have the right thing selected, not the brightness contrast. Make sure you have the right thing selected. Press blur, Gaussian blur, blur it, blur a bit. Bang, perfect. Go into here, found a Photoshop CC logo, that's pretty good. Oh, that's perfect. Copy, paste, perfecto. Change the size down, keep down in the size so it's not that big, and it doesn't have to be a Photoshop CC logo, you know. Enter, double press it, and add a stroke, drop shadow. Actually, let's make a white stroke, another stroke, and drop shadow, and an inner glow. The size of the glow, up the size, down the spread. Alright, that's pretty good. And then you press new layer, and you take that, make sure the color is selected to white, make a tiny, not that small, a tiny little border. Press Alt and delete, and that makes a new layer. And you want to unclip that. So you want to press on, you want to make a new layer, and you want to make a tiny little border. Press Alt and delete. It's gonna make a little white stripe. So you want to copy, Control J, just copy, move up. Alright. And then you want to press Control J again, move it down, bang, bing, bong, edit, transform 90 degrees clockwise, bing, bang, bong. Okay, Control J, bang, bing, bong. Perfect. Take all of that. You press convert to small object, and you're gonna make it overlay. Alright, that's pretty good. You want to press filter. Actually, no, let's not filter it. Double click it, and add a nice drop shadow. That's almost perfect. Almost. Down the size and down the spread. Actually, up the spread, up the size. Alright. Pretty good. Let's just take the writing, move it a bit towards Ricegum, move it, just a little bit. Perfect. Let's move it a bit down, so it's not all in his face. Bang, bing, bong. Perfect. So then, to get that effect of him being magnified, just move him a bit. Actually, and you just want to move him a bit out of the other text. The background is different, but just don't mind that. It's not really visible. Alright, so this is the finished product of your Photoshop. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. My next video will be on how to create a Ricegum thumbnail with a red and blue contrast background. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.